Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel by G. If you are new here, my name is Gabriela. I was born in Romania and I live in Switzerland, and on this channel I share my life, my experience, my opinion, travel, fashion, beauty and my journey to becoming the best version of myself. Today's video is a little different because I thought it will be perfect opportunity for you to get to know me better, and I'm going to share 20 things about myself. Some of them are fun, some might surprise you, and some will help you understand who I really am. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. Number 1. I'm a Libra. I was born on October 16. I don't know if you believe in zodiac sign, but I actually recognize myself in many Libra personality traits. People often describe Libra as calm, diplomatic, and fair. We usually try to avoid unnecessary conflict, appreciate beauty and aesthetics, and can spend a long time thinking before making important decisions. Of course, that is not true for every Libra, but I do see some of these traits in myself. What about you? Do you believe in zodiac sign? Let me know your sign in the comments. Number 2. I'm only child. When I was a little, I always wished I had a brother or a sister. I used to ask my mom for one, but she always told me that because of money, having another child wasn't possible. As my parents are getting older, sometimes I feel like the roles have changed. It feels like they are becoming my children, and I'm the one who has to take care of them. I do my best to make sure they have everything they need, and Romanian many people who work it their whole life still receive a very small pension, which can make everyday life difficult. I'm grateful that I can help them financially wherever I can. My goal is to make sure they don't have to worry about the essential, and from time to time to give them a small holiday or a nice experience they can enjoy. Being able to support my parents is one of the things I'm most proud of. Number 3. I shared a bed with my grandma until I was 16 years old. Yes, you hear that right. I shared a bed with my grandmother until I was 16. She was my mom's mother. My grandfather passed away about a year before I was born, so it was just the two of us for many years. My grandmother is and always will be the greatest love of my life. I don't know if someone can love me the way she was love me, and I think I'll ever love anyone the way I love her. She took care of me at no one. Some people say they spoil me, but I do think so. I believe it was simply love. She wanted me to have a better life than the one she had, and she did everything she could to make that happen. I thank God that I had her in my life until I was 30 years old. Even after I moved to Switzerland, with two countries separating us for almost 10 years, I went back to Romania as often as could, mainly to spend time with her. I miss her every single day. She will always be my first and greatest love, and part of my heart will always belong to her. Number 4. I've been eating McDonald's since I was 6 years old. The first time my parents took me there, I completely fell in love with. As a child, we only went a few times a year because it was something special. When I was around 16, I started going 2 or 3 times a month, and since moving to Switzerland, I probably went there almost every week, sometimes even twice a week. I know it's not healthy, and yes, everyone's tells me that, but after all these years, I still love it. I always joke that I'm going to live to be 100 years old with my McDonald's. At this point, I honestly think they should give me a VIP card. McDonald's, if you hear me, I need a VIP card, please. I don't eat most vegetable. Number 5. I know it's not healthy, but I don't eat about 80% of vegetable. Ever since I was child, I haven't been able to eat tomato, lettuce, roasted vegetable. I've tried many times, but they make me feel sick. I do eat a few vegetable like mushroom, green beans, and cucumbers, but not very often. I absolutely love meat. I can't imagine my life without meat. When it's come to fruit, I'm much better. I eat quite a lot of fruit, but I still can eat bananas or melon. The funny thing is, I have no problem with smoothie, cream soup, or anything that is blended. I don't know if it's some kind of condition or if it's just in my brain. I've never been to the doctor ask about it, and honestly, I don't think it will change much. I've eaten like this my whole life, and so far I've never had any problems with my blood test. I sleep well, I have plenty of energy, and overall I feel good. The only things I really want to improve are eating less sugar and adding a little more protein to my diet. Number 6. I don't really have any phobias. I don't have any no phobias. If I had to name one, it would probably be height. But even that depends on the situation. For example, if I'm standing on the bridge and cars driving past really fast, I start feeling a little dizzy. But apart of that, I never had a strong fear of anything. One thing I do struggle with is seasickness. For 6, 7 times, I think 5 times I was get sick. Then I don't drink coffee. I drink only cola. Sometimes in holiday I drink cappuccino, frappuccino, or a small espresso with milk and sugar. That is not anymore espresso. But most of each day I drink minimum half liter cola. Also sparkle water I don't drink. I drink only still water. And cola, I drink only the normal cola. I don't drink the diet or the zero cola. If I don't have the normal cola, I will drink still water. Try to drink more water than cola, and I don't recommend you so much cola like me, but yes, I love cola. 8. My style has completely changed over the years. Until I was about 30 or 33, I loved wearing colorful clothes. My wardrobe was full of bright colors: pink, orange, green, blue. Now it's the complete opposite. I almost can't stand colorful clothes anymore. I think I have only for gym and for pyjama. This day I wear mostly black, white, cream, and green. I don't know why my taste changed so much, but now I definitely prefer a more minimal and timeless style. Number 9. I learned how to cook after I turned 22. I didn't really learn how to cook until I was over 22 with my ex boyfriend. When I was growing up, my grandma always cooked for our family, so I never had to learn. I eventually learned it later in life, and now I can cook just fine. But to be honest, I still don't enjoy. If someone want to cook, please be free. I like to eat, but not to cook. For me, cooking feels like a task, then sometimes something I enjoy. I like to spend my time doing something else, make a video on YouTube. I hate to cook, really. I don't like. Number 10, I love animals. Yes, I know what some of you are probably thinking. But you eat meat? Yes, I understand you. I understand why people say that, and I'm not trying to convince anyone to agree with me. It's just how I grew up. I'm Romanian, and when I was 3 or 4 years, I was child, wasn't unusual to see the neighbor slaughtering a pig. Like that was simply part of life where I grew up. At the same time, I've always loved animals. As a child, I was obsessed with monkeys and dogs, and I still have a soft spot for them today. Number 11. I like more chocolate than flowers. I know this might sound strange, but I'd much rather receive chocolate than flowers. Don't get me wrong, I think flowers are beautiful. Not all, but some are beautiful. But they only last for a few days. Chocolate, on the other hand, always makes me happy. I love chocolate. Number 12. I always judge a restaurant by the bathroom. If the bathroom is dirty, I'm probably not coming back. And this is my things, and I don't know, you don't have to agree, but I think if they don't keep the bathroom clean, I don't want to know what the kitchen look like. You understand me? Number 13. I need at least 6 hours of sleep. If I sleep less than 6 hours, I'm done for the day. Also, I don't like to wake up so early, but sleep minimum 6 hours. I can still do what I need to do, but I know I'm not the best version of myself. I have less energy, I can focus as well, and everything's feel harder. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep is very important to me. And yeah, I want more time, but I know sleep is important. 14. True crime is my favorite of relaxing. A few years ago, I listened to music every day. Now I relax by watching or listening to true crime on YouTube. I usually follow 2 or 3 German channels and one Romanian one. I know most people relax with music, I relax with murder stories. But I'm good girl, believe me. Number 15. One of my biggest dreams is to become a millionaire. Yes, this is one of my biggest dreams. One day, and not because I want to show off or buy expensive things. I love luxury, but because I want financial freedom. I want to build a life where I can help my family travel whenever I want and never have to worry about money. Since I was child, I have only listened in house the problem about money and still also now. I know it's a big dream, but I believe there is nothing wrong with dreaming a big and working hard. Work hard. Number 16. I sleep with socks on. I know lots of people will think this is weird, but I can sleep without socks. When it's more than 25 degrees, yes, I can, but when it's less, I'm wearing socks in bed. I know people say your feet should breathe, but I just can't fall asleep without them. It's like they call me, please give us socks. And I told you a little secret. When I was 2, 3 years old, my parents take me to the Black Sea and without swimsuit, naked. But I was wearing my socks because I couldn't stand the feeling of sand on my feet. It drove me crazy. I was cry, and my mama have to put me the socks. The funny thing is now I absolutely love the beach and I love walking barefoot on the sand. But my boyfriend have problem with this with the sand, but he don't wear the socks. Number 17. I don't think I have a natural talent. Yes, people. I'm 36 years old in October, and I honestly don't think I have a natural talent. Sometimes I look around and see people who are amazing at singing, painting, sports, public speaking, so many other things. It feels like everyone has at least one special talent. But me, I never felt that way. Maybe I just haven't found it, or maybe I'm simply someone who has to work hard for everything what I want. I think my talent is to eat McDonald's and to make shopping. If there is one thing I'm good at, it's not giving up. I keep trying, I keep learning, and I keep moving forward, even when things don't come naturally to me. Yes, this has to be also for some other people. Every time, go, go, go. Number 18. I wouldn't get another tattoo. I have tattoos and I don't regret them. I have a lot. But if I could go back in time, I probably would get them again. Over the years, my style and my taste have changed a lot. Today, I prefer a more natural and minimalist look. So, if I had the chance to start over, I don't think I'll get any tattoos. Guys, sorry, I play a lot of my hair. I know. I don't know why. I'm happy with the ones I have, but I wouldn't get new ones. Yes, so think very good if you get your tattoo. Before you get, think very good. Number 19, my phone is always with me. My phone is with me 24 hours for 24 hours. If I leave the house without it, I'll probably turn around and go back to get it, even if I'm already halfway there. At this point, normally I don't forget my phone. At this point, my phone feels like an extra body part. Yes, and my boyfriend is crazy with this because also when we watch movie, I'm on my phone. I'm My phone is little bit problem. Number 20, the last one. I can swim or ride the bike. I know this might surprise some people, most the Swiss people, because I don't know how to swim or to ride a bike. I think learning to ride a bike will probably be easier, but he has never really interested me. Swimming is different. It's something I really want to learn. I even took a few lessons once, but I just couldn't get the hang of it. For me, it's felt much harder than I expect. Maybe one day I will finally learn. I haven't given up yet. Yes, this I was with 20 years old. I was in the I was study on Romanian, and I was the University of Sport, and we have the class to swim class. For the complete class, only me and another colleague. She was also my neighbor. I mean, not neighbor so, but for the Arial, we was go every time together to the uni, and we both we cannot swim. All other people can swim, only we both we cannot swim. And we was go inside, and the teacher was outside, and the water was very high, more higher than my weight. Uh, how you say, hey, eight, something like this. So, and I was scared to try. because if she was inside with me in the swim bath, in the, yes, I think it was swimming pool, not swim bath, swimming pool, I will feel more secure. But she was every time outside, and sometimes she was speaking with other people. She was like 2 3 meters away for us, and I was scary. And when I was start a little bit to swim on the middle of the swimming pool, I was draw down, and I was scary. And I was lucky because in this time was other teacher for other material, I don't know anymore, anatomy I think was, and he was get me out from the water. So, and since this day I was not dry anymore. I don't know. I don't know why. I like very much. I'm every time in the summer I'm in swim bath on the sea. I like the beach. I want one day to live on the beach. But possible one day I will say now it's time to learn swimming. Who know? I think it's not so difficult, but it's little bit difficult because I'm more old and I'm more scary. If I will be like 3 4 5 years old, will be more easy. But yeah, my parents does not have money to put me on the swimming course, swimming class. And when we was on the Black Sea, my father was try to learn me a little bit. Both parents, they also don't know to swim. My papa a little bit, my mama no. And my father was try a little bit to make me little bit to swim, but for 3 4 5 days, whatever we will stay on the Black Sea was not enough, and I was more playing that to learn. So yeah. So if you have child, I think this is one of the number one things what you can do. I will recommend for all people swimming and more language to learn for the beginning, because I think when they are really small, like half year, 1 year, 2 years, it's much easier and they come more automatic to do that. When are over 2 3 years old, then they come more scary and more yes, more difficult. Guys, I hope you was like my 20 things about me, and yeah, possible after some months I will make another 20 or 10. It was not so easy to think about 20 things about me. It was also not so difficult, but I was need 2 3 days to put all together, and I'm sure I will have a lot more, but yeah, I think for today is enough. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and see you next week. Bye.